Y'all know Quavo will offset her family. So at what point would you think that that would be any valid revenge? Whether you knew Cardi or not, knowing that this man has a wife and kids at home is crazy to even go for that. No lie, I actually feel so bad for Cardi B because it's like she cannot catch a break. Mind y'all, Saweetie was literally at her birthday party smiling in her face underneath her Instagram post time after time, hyping her up, commenting like, y'all females be so foul. And I just hope Saweetie know karma does not miss.
So it appears that all of the reports that Saweetie had been pursuing two of the three Migos all along were accurate. As it turns out, Saweetie was back doing Offset when he and Cardi were still married, and it is said that Cardi discovered everything. This is why Saweetie was always in Cardi's comments, admiring and attempting to appear like she was a female's girl. And the records for this one are nuts, you guys, because it turns out that Saweetie not only destroyed her relationship with Cardi by helping Offset cheat on her, but that her antics with Offset also contributed to the rift between Quavo and Offset, because really, you all know that Quavo was once sincere about Saweetie. Now, you would better pay attention because you will not want to miss this tea.
Y'all know Quavo will offset her family. So at what point would you think that that would be any valid revenge? Whether you knew Cardi or not, knowing that this man has a wife and kids at home is crazy to even go for that. The fact that you went for your ex's family member on top of your friend dang near family because it was a whole you know what I mean, your family's husband. Where did that make sense at? Honestly, I'm not surprised because, you know, Saweetie had got caught cheating on Quavo.
With Cardi, something new happens every day, and just when things seem to be settling down, a new rumor emerges claiming that she had an affair with Offset. It is absurd to believe that Saweetie was feigning to be a girl's girl with Cardi while she was effing her man. Even though I know they said there are not any true pals in the industry, this is where it all began. During Offset's recent appearance on the Joe Budden show, Joe essentially questioned him whether he had been cheated on before moving on to another man who was either worse or an upgrade. Offset said that he was not too concerned because he had never had somebody leave him and succeed more than he did.
Someone cheats up or down, which one
worse?
hurts more? That was our debate.
If somebody cheat up or down.
Like if me and Mel are together and I cheat on her and I go get
some dusty ass
yeah.
or
and then I end up
with somebody that's
Idris.
Idris can't.
I'm just we're making a point. We're just making.
He's married. You name him Mary again.
I'm whistling. Pick a soccer player.
My truth, I ain't never met none that I left went up, so I don't know how to experience.
Additionally, he used the opportunity to poke fun of Cardi, saying that her connection with Stefan Diggs was similar to her relationship with him, but less developed.
Every situation I ever seen go on that didn't work out, it's how can I say this?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I had a question. It's like the unseasoned version, you know what I mean? Like
DJ Academics responded to that moment as well, and it went viral. In a rare instance, he even sided with Cardi, saying that Offset was tripping even though she had not done a tenth of what he had subjected her to. Offset was reportedly just out here effing practically everyone who was under Cardi's Instagram post claiming to love her, while Academics was just out here spreading beans. In essence, Offset was making fun of everyone who wore skirts and gave him a small smile.
What caused it, and you already accepted
a situation.
Yeah, I don't know why they act. Yo, what Offset's trying to say? Yo, I done 3,000 girls on Cardi B. Y'all are saying I am hurt because she's finally giving me 1/1,000,000th of what I put her through. Y'all never seen when I 4 million girls. Y'all didn't see when I was having orgies and threesomes. Yes, we're not together no more. And she decided to now be public with the guy. And y'all thinking I'm hurt, my stomach is turning. Sure, that's my baby mom's. But I understood, or I understand, that the fact that I 4 million is why she's doing it.
And he was even playing pranks on some of Cardi's former co-workers at the club. Offset would ruin the deal for Cardi by getting together with the artist, just as she was ready to release a song with them. And in my opinion, that is some low-down, dirty dog behavior. Offset is aware that he harassed Cardi for years until she finally lost it. And now that she is out in public with Stefan, there is nothing he can do about it.
Yeah, and by the way, I've talked to them. Yo, Offset done, what is it? Saweetie, Christian Rock, Ari, like, yo, this is, yo, Yo, Offset was piping out chicks that Cardi was supposed to do music with. Offset allegedly would pipe up that Cardi used to work in the club with. Cardi's a hood bitch still. Like, Cardi still be in the club. Cardi would pipe. I mean, Offset would. That's on Twitter. Like, I know Cardi's like a huge superstar. Throwing shots at Cardi.
Since Offset and Quavo were essentially siblings at the time, it was shocking when academics went so far as to name some of the people Offset had messed with, especially Saweetie, who was the last person anybody would have thought to have done so. As you may know, Quavo did have feelings for Saweetie throughout their time together, which is why Quavo and Offset allegedly fell out. The alleged incident between Saweetie and Offset occurred in 2021, shortly after her split from Quavo. Therefore, it was extremely disrespectful for her and Offset to then get together. Quavo even collaborated with Takeoff on the song Messy, in which he stated, "You wanted the gang, you should have said it, we would have blessed it. BF my dog behind my back. I ain't stressing." When Saweetie found out about all the tea that was being spilled online, she quickly made a post of her own acting, all confused about what academics and people were trying to say, but people weren't exactly buying her act. One of Cardi's blogger friends even made a post about it saying, "One thing I love about Cardi is that she's always been straightforward, nothing sneaky, nothing underhanded, you know exactly how she feels." A lot of these girls that people consider so unproblematic and out of the way have done some of the most gutter buttish simply because they wanted different aspects of her life and career. But it's not only that y'all folks started going back and digging up moments when Saweetie was under Cardi's IG post liking, and people who have been watching the two of them also clocked that Saweetie had been copying Cardi's wardrobe and style from day one. So maybe her getting with Offset was really just a way of getting another piece that Cardi had already had. However, Cardi has a tendency to speak up, especially when she feels taken advantage of. She has been vocal about everything and expressed her feelings to everyone. She has been outspoken about how she is over Offset and how he has made her life tough, even after she took over as the primary provider and the only thing keeping him from going bankrupt. Cardi is now making it known in public that Saweetie's actions were not only rude, but also incredibly cunning and terrible. Speaking out on the entire Offset and Saweetie scenario, several people commented, "Kinda hoped Saweetie and Offset rumor wasn't true. We all know Offset ain't ish, but let's talk about how women aren't either. What you mean you posting Yas Queen on her pictures but effing her husband?" In the end, Cardi liked the post and made it very evident that she would never be happy with Saweetie. People still feel sorry for Cardi despite all that has been happening on. Imagine the things that happened that we will never know about if this is what we are hearing. We also know that Saweetie constantly attempts to appear unproblematic, but the fact that she continues to respond without trying to properly address what is being said says it everything. When we heard Saweetie effed Offset, the timeline was praising her because she got her lick back on Quavo. Mind you, it was with his brother, a married man who had a baby 1 year ago with Cardi. Like, imagine how Cardi felt while people were celebrating. They were blaming the single mother of 3 for breaking up the group. The whole time it was Offset and Saweetie's all deviance that caused it. Is Saweetie simply getting her lick back on Quavo? Or do you guys think she was tripping over the whole Offset situation? Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment with your ideas, and I will see you in the future video.